Right. Let's get this madness going. I wonder if I could use the summons. Because I'm a battle mage. Well, not so much anymore. Now I'm a more of a melee fighter. Let me see here. I wonder if I could. Do I have the... I have a wand. But I can't really use it. Let me see. I don't think I... All poison damage applies additional poison built up. Attacks. Okay. Well, so we got just about everything, but there's one island I don't think I went to. I mean, I've been here, but the thing is, apparently there's something on the back side of it I didn't get. So we're gonna go see if we can find it. Let's see, what are my quests right now? Looks like everything is taking me to... Alright, these are gifts for the queen, yeah. Everything is taking me to the next area, but I wanted to go see if I could find... I got the horse, but I never use it. I want to go check out this island again. Because I was seeing there's a, there's like a different summons out there. Oh my god, now I can't see. Where are we going? Oh, let me do this. There we go. Because I was just wondering, it's like, why... Oh. Where's the critter? He was here. There he is. Get those cobwebs. What is this? Yeah, druidic shrine. I need an animal part. Give you a bear claw. All my animals. Just so I can see. Okay, I've been here. I have been here. Yeah, there was like some kind of grindle thing here. Oh. Summon Keeper. Silent Weaver. Two spirituality? Okay, well, that's alright. Mana costs by 15%. What? Oh. Summon a wolf. Okay. Can't use that. Not enough mana. Summon Keeper. Oh, they raised it. Oh, you bastard. Alright, well, I can do the wolf, though. We'll have to try that in battle. See, the map was all exposed. Oh, you know what? I guess because I've been traveling everywhere, but... Huh. Oh, there's supposed to be a better... Let me see, where was it? Tainted Grail... Better fishing rod. The Fisher King's successor. Rod, I've hit a bit of wall, can't catch the sneap. Go to Old Cromlech at night, and you will meet a lonely stranger by a puddle. Talk to him, and he will leave you a fishing rod. Where's Old Cromlech? Oh, go there? Okay. See, we'll see how that works out. Oh, let's test it out. Hell yeah. Oh, let's see, it does have a time limit down there. Alright. So I need to add one to spirituality. So I can take advantage of this. Oh, I haven't been over in this area. Okay. Oh, we need to be here at night, so... I better save. What are my options for that? Remember. Autosave is off? No wonder. Oh my god. I guess I accidentally turned that off. No wonder I've been struggling. You bitch. I wonder when that got turned off. Jeez. Oh, no, that's his life bar. Excuse me. Crazy that as strong as the bear is. Well, I've already been here. Wonder why they, oh well, it is what it is. No, there's supposed to be a dude around here that I can talk to about his fishing rod. Oh no. Okay. What, isn't that a metaphor? Want to talk about my fishing rod? I just don't see a pond up here. By a puddle. I can't tell if I've been up here or not just by the way the color is. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Let's see here. Fishing rod of death. Oh, yeah, you can smack people with the fishing rod. I've upgraded it. I'm just curious. Fisher King successor rods and fish caught. Fishing rod. Where to find the fishing rod? Already bought one. Oh, okay. Let me just search for that. There we go. Oh, it's a trophy. Oh. Go to Crumlick at night. You'll meet alone nearby a puddle. Talk to him. Okay. Maybe let me look up better. Fishing rod, Tainted Grail. Okay, practicality skill. I already have a free fishing rod. I found that one. Lonely Angler's Rod, that's it. Lone Angler, find the ghost fisherman lone angler at night near the Chrome Leg fast travel. Point to a Chrome Leg. I mean Chrome Leg? Yeah, I don't know what that dude's problem is. I don't want anything to do with him though. Okay, goddamn, man. This game and its difficulty spikes, fucking hell. Jesus. Let me see, hang on. What other summons do I have? I got a whole bunch. A whole bunch. Oh my god. All these different buttons, man. I wish you could organize these better. Okay, so in order to have the skeletal army, I have to have 5 spirituality. Well, let me just try it. What do you, oh, it's for a quest. I got you. I don't remember there being a, I may not have enough mana. No, can't do it. All right. Wave effect, flame torrent, creates a stream of fire, soul savage, salvage, restoring it. Okay, okay. Summon a corpse eater, 2 spirituality. So it's 15 mana, 9 mana. So I wonder if that would be better. Doubt it. Turn somebody to cheese. Summon a Grindylow. That might, 3 spirituality. So I guess I need to put a couple points into spirituality at some point. Oh, I got 2? Oh shit! I did not get to summon more than 1. Well, that's dope. Alright, so where is this pond? That's freaking awesome. I really hate these guys. So the wolves are chumps, huh? They've made it almost impossible to see at night. I wonder where we're exactly talking about. There's no pond here. Yeah, the fishing rod of death is pretty funny. you can you can beat somebody's ass with that. How to get this? Okay, here we go. How to find him? Okay. Oh, rest until after midnight and slightly east. So go. Starting the journey and to reach to a fast travel point called Ancient Cromlech. After you arrive there, open the wheel and set a bonfire. Rest until after midnight. Then, slightly to the east, he'll be a spot man fishing from the distance. Slightly to the east. Okay. Well, let's head back to the fast travel. That scared the hell out of me. Okay, so it's after midnight. Goddamn, dude. Already got that. He's near a tree. Problem is, I think I can't see crap. Okay, so over here? Yeah, I don't know what your problem is, bro, but I want none of it. Maybe there's... Can you point to me on the frickin' map where it is? I mean, I'm right around the area. Alright. Right around here. Oh, wow, I must have ran past him like a couple of times.
Dad? Oh.
Wow.
You're not my dad. No way. I can't tell you my name. My dad says never to tell strangers, even if they seem nice. He told me there are creatures that can steal your name, and then you can't ever go home again. I'm not by myself. My friends are close by, and my dad will be here any second. And you? Why are you here all alone? That's sad. You should find some friends. Then you won't be alone. But I'm waiting for my dad. He promised he would go fishing with me. Dad is just Dad. He's tall, strong, and has a big beard, though he said he'd have to shave it off for the army. He said it's to keep lice away. It sounded so gross.
That does sound gross.
I'll never have to join the army. Not long, I think. I try not to take my eyes off the water, but I always see the same stars in the reflection. He should be here any minute now. Dad told me to wait right here, so I'm waiting. If he said we can fish here, he must be right. My dad is great at fishing. He once caught a fish as big as his arm.
You know what? I have talked to this
He
kid.
made this rod just for me.
Or I think... No, I haven't. This is stupid.
I know. It's very special. Do you want to try fishing with me until my dad gets here?
Hell yeah.
Great. Dad taught me to angle the rod to the side and then swing it back before casting. I'm sure you'll catch something.
What? There it is. Wow. Okay. You actually had to cast it into the puddle. That's interesting. Okay. The Lone Angler's fishing rod. Well, I have mine upgraded, but I guess we'll upgrade it and see what happens. All right. So it looks like based on my quests, that goes in the Koronach. That's in the Koronach. I don't know about that. Festering armor I gotta make, which is irritating the shit out of me. That's Fallen Arms, Murder on Demand. Oh yeah, we gotta go turn this in. I don't know if this is any better. Instead of you find a fishing rod's place, no trace of him, so you can go ahead and pick it up. He doesn't show up in my game. He's been exact spot, not downtime. Okay, yeah. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I don't want that. Access mods.
Yes? You really did? Of course I still need to examine it thoroughly to confirm it belongs to a floor dweller, but it looks exactly like the diagrams. Here's your payment. You've earned it. Don't have a job for you right now. Check back with me in a while.
Oh, 15. Oh, okay, so I have 9 mana. That's why. Damn. Mana generates 2. Okay, spell power goes up. Not worried about my spell power. But yeah. Let's see here. What is this? Having free hand. When pairing. Wait, what? Have a free offhand decreases the stamina of pairing? 50%? Man, it better be like a super weapon for me to do that. Heavy attacks with one-handed weapons reduce armor stamina by 5% and the inflicted damage. Current, okay. These can increase max stamina by 5. Healing, okay. When you parry, you have 3% chance to stun an enemy. Okay. Parry increases critical chance by 20% with next attack. Parry increases lifesteal. I don't really have, unless, I guess if by 10%, well, I guess that would be by 10%. So instead of 2, 10% of 2 is like 0.02. It's like so what do I need? So for the skeletons, I need 5 spirituality. Cost me, I don't know what the green means. Oh, because I have the wand. Summon skeleton to fight by my side. Thunderlash. Yeah, they apparently really raised that. Wow. I get a corpse eater. Huh. Alright, whatever. So from here, I mean, is this? Oh, it's gifts for the queen. Yeah. Unforgettable. Ancient cave. We've already been there. North gate. Shrine of the bear. Oh, that's that's like sitting right on a gate. What was okay? What's unforgettable? Hang on, let me. Okay. Oh shit. Ow, oh my god. He took out all my wolves, you jerk. Good night. Of course, it didn't help that these flame gobbler, whatever the hell they are. Who can I have a fourth one? Oh, I can only have 3. Okay. Oh, thank goodness for sit down. You guys are welcome to help, you know. I like it. I've already been here. I wish you would mark them off the map. Okay. Yeah, this dude was pretty damn tough fighting him. He was doable, but man. His axe is badass. Ready, boys? But now it's auto-saving, whereas before...
This place holds a fragment of who I was. I feel its weight. Let's not leave without it.
What the crap? Okay. Oh, I've done everything Brendan wants me to ask to return. It's his turn to return the favor. Oh. Whoops.
Sly bastard. No one else could have pulled off something like that. You won't hear me complaining, that's for sure. Brandon finally broke the decades-old crust that had grown over this place. Nothing thrives in stagnation, least of all trade. Now, this place might finally get a bit livelier. Personally, I can't wait to see where this goes.
Perception, vice spirituality. Dang. Okay, I need. Was this sting? It's not very good, but. I guess I've been here.
An honest matter. What do you need? Ah, right. See, the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking. You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village? Well, many years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers. Well, none of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning,
Bruh.
you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first you'll need to find a way to fix it.
I
And
found
since
that.
it's made of weird steel, that's not going to be easy, is it? Fortunately, Oshbrit should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel when nobody's looking. Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble. Well, I'm not going to lie. From what I've heard, many people never woke up. They fell into eternal slumber, so well, that's why we abandoned the tradition. And those who woke up were changed, and none of them ever wanted to say exactly what happened there. Then you'll have to find someone smarter than me, because I already told you everything I know. Of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision. Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor. If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
Oh, because I didn't kill him, he just gets knocked out. Screw it, we'll keep going. That's funny.
I like it when things are quiet. Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is?
Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe.
Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it. How did you, Oh, forget it. I don't even want to know. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, already had them.
Here, that should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
I have nothing to tell you. I could try to talk you out of it, but I'm guessing that wouldn't work. Riordan's back, and with the Dalrita, no less. Let's hope he knows. Oi! Those books are the biggest load of crap I've ever come across. And I've talked to Hrolf when he's had a few too many.
He did.
Yeah, well, Alar is a fanatical follower of that Shadowblade. He's read a couple of those books, and suddenly he thinks he knows my trade better than I do after 40 years in the forge. He even had the nerve to argue with me. Now, I told him I can hammer your face just as easily as this steel. Well, that shut him up quick. Arden Shitblade, you mean? Of course I don't respect him. That fool is ruining the reputation of every armorer out there. No one knows who he is or why his nonsense even gets published. But plenty of people would love to get their hands on him. I'd gladly get rid of him myself. Well, if you could find him, knock some sense into his empty head, and cut off his hands, so he'd never write another book. I would cover you in gold. Thank you. You'll not only make this old smith happy, but the entire guild will be grateful.
It's dark, bro. I may have to order something for dinner. I have the same stuff.
Captain Brendan back? And with Dalriata? I suppose he has his reasons. Must be some strategy in it, right? Oh, right. The lamellar armor from the Armorer's Almanac. I remember. So how did it turn out? I knew it. If you follow Arden's instructions closely, it's almost impossible to mess it up. I'd love to make my first armor, but I doubt Orsprit would even let me within 3 feet of the anvil. Depends. Why do you ask?
This was mysterious. I'm curious where to find him. I want to sign him a copy of Armor's Almanac. I want to get rid of him.
Oh, that's my dream too. Would you take my copy of the first volume with you, just in case you meet Shadowblade? Because I know where to find him. The Almanac isn't printed by Arden himself, but in Timberwall, based on his manuscripts. In the first editions, they accidentally included not only Arden's name and pen name, but also his place of residence. I paid a good sum to get a copy, but here it is. No problem. I'll lend you this copy. But don't forget to get it signed.
I guess I've already read it. I gotta use the restroom real quick. Cold in here? Why does it feel cold in here? I'm gonna get myself a snack too. Hit kick off. Space heater, Jesus. Alright. Let's go get this fool. Oh. Can't do that. But we have to go do this one. Alright.
Luck's a fickle thing.
There we go. Feel much better. Goodness. Oh, okay. Bruh. What in the cosmic terror is that? It. Huh.
Who dares disturb my peace? You made an oath never to summon me again. Excalibur. Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond. Show yourself before me.
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me. But you are here now. The will and the power. led you back to this place.
Ah.
Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the King's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
All right. What did it say? Grant me blessing. Okay, so I should be able to grab it.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
Was there nobody here? All right, let's let's head back and we will farm up. Something's lurking in the dark. Prepare myself? I guess he doesn't come after you until... Damn, they got wrecked. Okay, there's too many of them. This is bullshit. This is when it becomes unfun. Man, because they hit so stinking hard for no reason. Nope, I'm out. Fuck this. This is just not fun. It's just not fun at all. Look at this, man. Fuck this game, man. I mean, I get one or two, but a whole gaggle of them? Nah, that's just stupid. It's just not fun. Anyways, that's what I mean. This game just has some serious balance issues. Serious balance issues. No, Siri, cancel. Stupid. Who has questions? Alright, let's pull this first. I never found the ones with questions, yeah. What? Okay. Oh, you know what I should do if I'm going to farm these webs? I just need to just knock it down to story or something. That's what I need to do. Yeah. Okay. Well, wolf summons aren't very good. I thought I was getting hurt last time because, you know, I wasn't worthy, and now this is kind of silly that it hurts you to pull it out, but whatever. I guess because it's covered in thorns. Oh, I got a save game? Hell yeah. There we go. Weird. Very weird.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants. He was the fire that forged order from chaos. He was the fire that forged order from chaos. He was the hand that lifted kingdoms, the will that carved a path through dark.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom. For Avalon. You dream of peace. But without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal. But if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom. And you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time. and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
The Hollow Blade. You have gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's soul skill tree, or visit a bonfire to develop new abilities. What? Killing enemies restores a portion of the soul. Finishers restore 40% more. Let's see here. What am I? King Soul. On a time when using King Soul, you deflect all incoming projectiles. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can be collected to regenerate a portion of King Soul. If the King Soul is fully charged, automatically use it. Automatically use it when you would receive lethal damage. Okay. When using King Soul, your damage increases by 50% with each enemy killed. Damn. Okay. Finishers. Alright. So. I mean, honestly, I would start out with this. Oh, I can only do that at a bonfire. That's right. Okay.
Now, I remember. Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then. And you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor. Justified? No. Justification is for those who have the luxury of doubt. And I had a kingdom to save. They were brave men who volunteered their lives, just as they did every time we rode onto the battlefield. The difference was that if Merlin succeeded, one man's sacrifice could have saved us all. Could have ended the war before more blood was spilled. If sacrificing a few meant the survival of all, then there was no choice at all. Maybe they never saw justice. Maybe their real stories were erased from history. Call it cruelty. Call it madness. But if I'd done nothing, there would be no Avalon left to argue over. But the kingdom still stands. The people live. And that has to mean something. I did. But this wasn't about pride. It wasn't about saving face. It was about survival. The truth about all this would have broken my people. I couldn't allow that. And a king doesn't get to flinch. If that meant carrying the weight alone, so be it. I would make that choice again if I had to. I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them, wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did. He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped.
I should have did these earlier.
And
I could have
with
been
it,
leveling this stuff up
we
all this
won.
time. Oh.
The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe. That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Ravaging the homelands, huh?
You've got that look again, like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time? Merlin. Ah, Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win. I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea, immortality. Me and Seawall, the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster. Fight back. Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done. Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it. Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think? The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos, all of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do. Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive? You've seen what they did, what he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you. Start. You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The menhir there is failing, the weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest, a voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield, and then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
So I don't actually get well, everything's pointing me to up north, except for, of course, you know, these. Wait, who the hell is this guy? What the hell? Like I said, the balancing in this is way out of whack at times. It's pretty bad. That's really bad. All the way to fuck back here? Oh my god.
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them. Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tintagel wouldn't hold, not forever. That the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at our very bones, until nothing human remained. But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway. We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth, our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but still weaving his spells. Then it came. Not a beast, not a man, not something we ever had words for. A shadow wearing 1,000 torn banners, moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize. And then he was gone. Not killed, not struck down, just gone. Like the land itself had taken him back.
Alright. Well, if I don't want to get mobbed by all those things. Oh, if you're okay. Well, what's this? Like I said, the balancing is all over the goddamn place. Wow. 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 Yeah, this balance is pretty shitty. Yeah, I'm not real certain what the devs thought was acceptable. Who's at my door? No, my neighbor's cat. Yeah, this is a little overtuned, if you ask me. I mean, it's like you go from one difficulty to where you're just getting just absolutely shit on, and then you go to another and you're dunking on everything. So it's like Yeah. I mean, this isn't, oh, we're gonna go hard mode. This is just completely out of whack.
Show yourself.
And then I just one-shot these guys. It, like I said, it makes no damn sense.
Face every threat. I'll get you back tenfold. I'll teach you to respect me. You'll pay for that. I'll teach you to respect me. I'll teach you to respect me.
And you one-shot me? Absolutely terrible. God, this... What I mean, it's like, it makes no fucking sense. Their thought process on balance in this game is completely out of whack. Wow. You should not have to... Man. I mean, I get hard enemies and all that shit.
Right. Keep.
This goes beyond that. I mean, it's like you have to abuse the save system in order to just survive in this.
You disturb my peace.
Dude, homie went right through the trees.
For mercy.
And then I get two-shotted. Like I said, this is pretty terrible.
You disturbed my peace. I will be your downfall.
You fight like a milkmaid.
I am absolutely not impressed. Not that I think they care what I think.
You're fertilizing the soil. Beg for mercy. I will bleed you.
I think it falls apart when you're fighting multiple enemies.
I'll teach you to respect me.
I'm barely even damaging this dude. This is so terrible. So terrible. This game is super unbalanced. I don't think the game sucks. I think the combat is just completely out of whack. If I'm not supposed to be here, then why the fuck did you have me come to this area? And of course it... Oh, God bless it. What do I get? I guess I get nothing. Great, thanks. Oh crap, what? Oh, okay. Well, that looks like a death fall. So now we're back to my weapons aren't very good anymore. Oh, it poisoned me. Yeah, this will just get me not to play the game. This is just straight not fun. When everything two-shots you, it makes no sense. That makes for an extremely unfun experience. Wow. And this is on normal. I mean, again, I get difficulty, but oh, these fuckers, yeah. I mean, what's the point of upgrading my stuff if I get to here? Wait, what is this? The pit? Brian and the Croakmaw? Okay. But yeah, this area is really small comparative to, well, the other area. So it's like they put all their eggs in one basket. I feel I shouldn't have to, to save spots, just to play your game. I get there's gonna be better encounters and all that good stuff, but what the hell is attacking me on that thing? What am I getting hit by? I feel that's what they want you to do is that, and it's kind of like, why? Hey, what, man? My wolves, they can't hang in this area. What the? Oh my god, really? Game. Terrible. Look, I get it. But, yeah, this just feels a bit... Feels a bit overdone. Level 30. And I'm getting destroyed in two hit in this area. They should have showed, you know, levels, because I mean, I know they don't in Dark Souls, and that's what they're desperate to be Dark Souls. You have an animal component? Alright. You're spoiled meat, bitch. But yeah, I feel like for every encounter, I'm having to save. Otherwise, I don't expect to one-shot everything, but I certainly don't expect to get two-shotted either. This game falters when there's multiple enemies fighting you. And the tracking is absolutely terrible. Let's just start over because, you know... Yeah, this is not good. To go from the first area to this, like this, is really, 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 really shitty. Absolutely not. What is it? How often do I get a King Soul point? I am just absolutely not impressed with this game. It has moments where it's like it's fun, and then they pull this bullshit. What do I need for this? I need 3 perception. Okay. it just to me it just negates the want to, what is this? Right, to explore. What? Yeah, I'd say this is pretty overtuned. I mean, there's one thing to say it needs to bump up an area difficulty, right? To kind of keep the pressure. But this is just bad. They could have done something much better than this. Because I feel now I'm avoiding everything just to get to a safe place, and that's not good. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Whatever. Oh, I stole meat. Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, I guess he saw. I guess I was observed. What the hell are these things? Star Child?
Well, if you want to buy eggs, go talk to the missus. Though consider yourself warned. You eat them at your own peril. No need to worry. Yeah, the missus told me to say that to anyone asking after the eggs. Or grains, or veggies, or anything, really. So they know not to come crying if they find ears growing in unmentionable places. Not that it happens very often. Just, you know, what you see is what you get. Nothing wrong. Well, not at the moment. We'll see how the next crop comes in. It's been a bit hit and miss lately. The wheat was a nice surprise because, you know, it's the wrong season, and we were worried about the glowing. But it turned out to be perfectly good wheat. On the other hand, the turnips were not so good. We fed them to the pig as we always do, and it turned her inside out. Poor thing, eh? Maybe it's time to move the plots within the range of the weirdness repellents again.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. I need to go do something else because I'm not having fun, and I just absolutely don't like it. This is not how you balance games. Yes, they should be harder in this area. Nothing should two-shot you in a game. Nothing.